That was my decade, the 80s. I'm partial to that being the greatest decade of all time, musically, but I grew up on the 60s and the 70s too, so I'm a big fan. You'll get to hear a little bit of that too. I do want to take a minute to thank some people. We went on our band tour, and I want to thank some people that helped make that happen. Some sponsors that came along. I want to take a minute and I want to thank Mr. Garapi for driving the bus and being an overall great sponsor. Serge has been doing this every trip, right? Every trip? All three? All three. We have some 6 years here. Bruce Bogus. Where did Bruce go? Bruce played a song and left. All right, Bruce and Dory Bogus. Yes, that is you. Will you run that out to them? We want to thank them. I think Bruce, you've done this all 3 times too. Dory's done 2 trips, right? 2. And we had a first timer with us this time, and we had a great time with this young man who came and we got to become very close. On this trip. I will leave it at that. But is Jim Llewellyn still here? Is he here? Jim? There's nothing bad in it. This is not Christmas where I give you a bad gift. This is actually, all right, well then we'll just keep it. I'll stick that one in my pocket. Sorry, Jim. I guess I'm going too stubborn. No, anyway, and then, I want to take a moment to call somebody up here who's she doesn't work here. She's going to be mad at me, but her daughter is here, and her daughter was part of my band and worked for me in the very beginning. Kayla, come on up, Kayla. Kayla Burge has done all 3 trips with Bruce Bogus, myself, and Serge Garapi. And if you don't think that is a challenge, she will tell you stories. She is forbidden to talk to parents that might want to go with us in the future, though. She's not allowed to tell those stories. But she was with us on the first trip when we were trying to find where we were going, and missing each other on the highway, all the way up to this last trip. And she's been such a great parent volunteer for us. And her son is a junior and was on their last band trip. And so Kayla spent her last week with us on band. And we just wanted to say thank you with something in the gift bag and this card and tell you we love you. We will miss having Miss Burge, take the card. We'll miss having Miss Burge on the trip, and know for you parents that are out there, we're looking for a replacement. So you might want to hide if you're, or maybe talk to. I also want to thank Laura Danzig. I'm not going to embarrass her yet. She's got a few years with me yet. But Laura put us up in her house for the night. 67, is that the number? It was? I thought it was 64. This is another great challenge we have, is knowing how many people are actually with us all the time. We'll call it 67 tonight. But Laura put us up in her house and fed us and helped arrange one of the concerts for us, and then has taken over some of the leadership with our food sales in the back. And I'm excited that she's beginning her journey with me for the next couple of years. Her oldest daughter, they're a big round. I'm excited. Chelsea's graduating, but I managed to snare the youngest to work for me for the next 4 years, so that's good. I also want to take a moment to thank Dr. Acevedo. I think he's been with me haven't you been with me all 6 years too? I think so, yes. And Deborah's playing with us tonight. Deborah used to sit out there and sell food for us. So the thank yous could go on and on and on. I want to thank the Gerards for putting up with me. There's got to be some other options out there, but they stick with me. Thank Woody for running sound, Ernest for streaming, my father-in-law for doing everything when when the curtains are closed, and for all the parents, for all you guys that help make this a fun, great concert and program, I want to say thank you. That's enough. I'll keep going now. This next one is a really great tune. We're taking you back to Civil War days, and I'm just going to let you enjoy this one. All right, that one, that's exciting. I like that. Award time. I tried to text Jose Villasana. Oh, yeah. But I didn't have the right number, which seems appropriate. Okay, so I'll tell you a quick story about the first award. First band trip, was it first band trip? I had a trombone player, very dear to my heart, 4-year senior, who came on the band trip missing his instrument. Yeah. Had a skateboard, no trombone. And so, and he was like a freshman or a sophomore at that point, so he had to live with the ridicule for the next couple of years. And so we named an award. He got an award, obviously, for that, and then we named an award in his honor. And this year it happened again. Yes. And I was really, really calm. I didn't really say much. I know that this person felt really bad. Again, another freshman. Freshmen going on band trips without their instrument. It seems to be a theme. I see his mother out there smiling. So the biannual, because we take this every is that right, biannual? Yeah. Jose Villasana, for outstanding skills in forgetting your instrument on a band trip, goes to Chris Walton. Now this next one, I have secretly been making fun of by not acknowledging and giving an award to for the last 2 years, and you guys haven't gotten that, but the band gets that because he so badly wants to be popular and wants to get an award. And just hasn't happened for him, you know? He tries so hard. And this year, he is Mr. Popularity in the band because he got 1 vote. Yeah, woo! So for outstanding popularity, for getting a single vote for the next award, Garrett Stevens. I'm gonna miss these seniors. Stand up if you're a senior. I have percussion players that are seniors. I had 5 seniors in Sinfonietta that were basically my first 4 violins, and Chelsea playing piano and harp. I will miss them all very dearly. 2 of them have actually been with me for 6 years. And I'm not really big on being all mushy on stage, but 2 of them, when I did beginning band at Coble, sat with me as 7th graders? Yes. As 7th graders, and they have been with me through the whole 6 years of my career here, and I just want to say thank you to them, even though one of them is wearing cheese on his head. Eric Claus has been with me, and Mallory Morgan has been with me for 6 years, which is a lot of time to spend with me, so thanks for those 2 guys. Probably the only 6-year seniors I hope to ever have. Although Garrett's, you know, he's trying. So he went. All right, so the next award is the Serious Award. We did the funny awards. Here's the Serious Award. And I warned all my seniors that you can't vote for yourself in this because I think it's funny when they're stressed out and they're trying to pick who they vote for, that they might actually vote for the person that beats them. It's a little torture I put in their mind. And this is the John Philip Sousa Award. It's the National Band Award. And like I said, when I was in high school, I won this award, and I was very worried about winning the award because I was a band geek. Surprise. And so the person that won this award has been stressing out about winning this award for since she auditioned her freshman year and realized that it was going to be an award, and she was stressing out. I'm really giving her a hard time while she's sitting here. So, but this goes to a great, great senior that has been with me for 4 years. I remember very clearly her audition, and she's been a lot of fun to have. I've given her a hard time the whole 4 years that we've been together, And she's talking about going on and playing at Southern. And I'm really excited to see what happens to her. So the winner of the John Philip Sousa Award, Courtney Day. Could you tell she was nervous? All right, we're going to move on then to, we're going to focus on the back now. We've done Civil War, we've done that back there, the Beach Boys. I couldn't see it for a second. And now we're going to focus on the back in a wild western cowboy, which Dylan, did you guys train him how to wear cowboy stuff? Because he's back there, I look back there and he's got like I was like, man, he's got it down. So that's Courtney's brother who now works for me, who will be getting a hard time for 3 more years. He's excited. So we're going to focus on the Wild West now. All right, we have one more song, and the night is over. So sad. It's one of my favorite nights of the year, and we are selling food afterwards. So we will open up if you want to get a late night snack on the way out. This show used to be later and later. Used to be a 2-day show, as Dr. Gerard would call it, but we have minimized our time down to a 1-day show. And again, I want to thank you all for being a part of it, for supporting GCA, for supporting our band program. I want to thank everyone that's been a part of this thing. I also want to thank, let me thank all the students for the cool decorations, man. These guys, yeah, pretty good. It started as a concept my first year, just to change and to do something fun, being at a dorm school. And year after year, we've had leadership. And this isn't just officers and workers that I force to do this. We have a lot of people that volunteer to help out, a lot of students that come in their spare time Thursday night. They do all the planning for it. I just run to Walmart a lot and get tape and everything that they may possibly need. So I love the fact that our kids can be so creative with the music that we're doing. I think it's fantastic, and it's really exciting. I also want to thank my family. It's not easy to be the family of a music man. There's a song about that, isn't there? What is a 70s song? It was not bad. It was a good song. Anyway, I want to thank my family, and I want to take this next moment. This was one of my parents' favorite bands, and I grew up on a couple different ones, but I remember my dad had this mixtape. Someone laughed at a mixtape. But he had this tape, and it fit like 30 songs on it. And I remember playing Commodore 64. You can snicker again, yeah. And having a tape player in my room and listening to this band and being so blown away by the lead singer. Tyler kind of imitated him a little bit today in a very good impression, doing falsetto, but man, he blew my mind. And so I grew up on this band, and they were just my favorite. Then a little while ago, they did a Broadway show about them, and I've not gotten to see it yet, but it's on the plans to try to see it before it closes. This is from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Youngsters may not know that, but for all of you that are older than me or my age, that's what we're going to do. This is selections from their Broadway show called Jersey Boys.
have one more surprise for you. We just want to say thank you for all the effort you put in towards me. You always go above and beyond, and we cannot be more thankful. I know all of us who are graduating are going to miss you very much.
For those of you that can't see, it is an Apple TV. Woohoo! Techie people will appreciate that. That's awesome. I will miss you guys too. Thank you very much. I love you guys, and they're an awesome band. They're an awesome group of kids, and thank you all very much. Have a great night.